Random Arma 3 Antics, Episode 3 by Nordern.
Yeah, I'm gonna TP us over to the PO juice.
Already starting off strong with the Rees. I'm loving it.
Okay.
Nope.
What a banger intro. Okay.
What?
Leonis, keep out to the forest.
I like it. It was minimalistic. Had a little bit of a slow start with the black screen for a couple seconds. Getting right into the Rees. I like the overlay. I mean, the overlay is just, it's part of. It's I'm assuming part of the package he has. How he's able to modify things in game. I don't know too much about Arma specifically. With a minimalistic intro, I liked it. I liked how he flowed into that hook.
The voice in my head.
Only on my right side.
Yep, no, all but hostiles at least.
And then he finds role-playing socially awkward.
Human beings hate Axel as well. I can't remember. You attached yourself to me, haven't you?
Fucking
Indeed. Oh no!
I can't run, and Control C ain't working.
You have a fucking backpack on your chest.
Have I?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You want stun? Okay.
Okay, I was like, it's not me, right? I'm like, the audio is kind of quiet. I thought maybe I turned my player down. Okay, so it's that there's going to be peaks and valleys. There's it's part of the proximity voice chat as well. That's going to play a big factor into it. It's so once again, it's so weird that we have modern games that just like, nah, we don't need proximity voice chat, and then they implement proximity voice chat, and it's like the best thing the game implements. It's so weird to me. We fixed this. We figured this out.
Yeah, there you go. Now they're in the
Halo 3.
animation. Yeah, stop throwing.
Stop.
Our commander has the internet of a
User
potato,
in your channel.
I feel that.
and he is timed out.
Did I just see?
What did you do?
I see.
We get free Pornhub Premium in this place.
Man,
What?
if only.
I mean, it's a town called Mourne, for God's sake.
Move on. I have good news. You have escaped because Bartley sucks and he didn't enable a revive, which is why you died. I'll TP you just next to friendly infantry.
Oh shit! Where the fuck did you come from?
I think it's kind of cool having this Overlord AI, like Overlord system. I don't know what it's called. Where you're able to modify things in real time. I feel like this is like the RTS side of what Arma 3 is. Arma 3 being an FPS, right, first-person shooter. But like this kind of gives like an RTS element to things. It's fascinating to watch because there's a lot to Arma, and I'm already preoccupied with a lot of other things like Final Fantasy 14. Been trying to get more EX and Savage raids in. Been trying to get those started. Maybe even going back to Destiny 2 because there's just nothing like Destiny 2 raiding, and I'm top 10% of raiders anyways. So Arma's unfortunately kind of off the table. It's a little more commitment than something like Team Fortress 2, let's put it that way. But it's always fascinating to watch what people can create in the engine and what they can do with it.
We had forgotten to enable revive, which is why people died so early and quickly, so you're back.
Oh.
Blame Barty, not me. Blame Barty, not me.
Barney, I told you to change the fucking settings before we started.
Nice.
Fucking hell, that scared the shit out of me.
What was that? Fuck, alright, medics, get to the tank. Heal up.
What the
Red team, continue full security. That could draw something. Blue team,
Oh, it's so
same
loud
thing.
in my ear.
stupidity? That was you idiots. What the fuck?
Why I like being the healer sometimes. As it turns out, I'm the one who controls whether you live or die. Don't stand in the fire again. If you stand in the fire again, you're gonna be down for 3 minutes.
What did you guys do?
This is the German guy who creates Norwegian Nazis.
And on the other side, there's a German guy who wants
This is
to
actually a
not join
fucking
the Norwegian
reference
Nazis.
to the fucking Gulf War when Saddam Hussein was invading Kuwait.
Yeah.
Because of the same reasons, and you just defended Kuwait because, well, you had oil mining rights over there.
Right.
This is
Hey, a big trucks needs lots of oil.
Hey, Azrazel,
Yes.
be a hero. Get on the 50 cal machine gun on the Humvee and shoot that sucker down before I get a goddamn aneurysm. You'll be fine, trust me.
Larry, I have a strange inkling from God that I need to get on the 50 cal and shoot that thing down.
Instantly well down.
And did he die already?
Rip.
Yes.
Microphone muted.
That's rough.
A friend of mine lost his arm due to like meningitis and shit like that.
Meningitis.
He's got a girlfriend, and he likes to do an act what is known as stomping.
Oh no.
Putting his stump of an arm inside his missus instead of his hand.
I feel like stomping would probably be easier than fisting because it's tapered.
What the fuck are
Yeah. Yeah, I could see it.
you doing?
Awful.
Like, I'm just saying, for those who don't know, I'm pretty gay. You
Nice.
want a taper in there.
No.
No.
I want a mod that turns all the horns in the game, all the vehicle horns, into the booby horn from Scrubs.
Yes. Oh man, I haven't heard of Scrubs in a hot minute. I know the series ended long ago. I think the last season or last couple seasons, they were controversial, but they definitely had a different flow to them from what I remember. Man, I've asked this across a couple reactions and streams. Do we know what happened to Zach Braff? Like after? Like I know there was a period of time where Zach Braff was like in everything. What was it? Was it Jordan, main female protagonist? I know that I think she's been in like Rick and Morty and stuff. Like she still has VA things that she does. I don't know what happened to Turk's VA though. Dr. Cox's actor was in Wild Hogs. He was pretty funny. he was good in that movie. I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me if the guy who played Kelso, he's either super up there in years or he's gone at this point. I don't know. It's one of those fascinating things where I'm just like, what happened to this cast years and years later? It's sometimes it goes to morbid territories because like, you know, like the laugh track, like, you know, from like this 70s, 80s, how most of the people from the laugh track are probably no longer with us. It gets very macabre after a certain point.
What are you doing to me? Oh, I'm deaf now. I can't hear.
You couldn't disappear. Wait a second.
Am I that fat?
Actually, yes, you are. There you are.
What?
I just wanted to say Sparta.
Oh no!
Norden, do you typically make tree houses that float in Norway?
Yes. As far as I'm aware, that's actually one of Norway's defining architectural masteries. From what I understand, Norwegian architecture is very, it's very vertical, very verticality focused. You know, it makes use of, you know, like kind of like the empty space underneath it as well. I mean, makes it so that you can have, you know, a storage. You know, maybe you can add a basement later. You know, got a little bit of modularity there. Yeah, absolutely. No, Norwegian architecture being very vertically focused is very much renowned well over the world.
God to give us a.
I was.
Yeah, you were. We can ask him to give us throwing stars. Destroying stars.
Fuck you on board!
Yeah.
You from your northeast to
Copy that. What you're saying is have riflemen suppressing that bearing absolutely always. Fired? Well, that's the job.
You know that they didn't do anything bad if they fire because you ordered it?
I like the thinking. Can I go ahead and fire?
Yeah, go ahead,
What you're
fire.
saying is I can order them to do anything?
I mean, you will get banned for it.
Lorenz, get naked.
Actually a case there of somebody going onto one of those cannibal website forums and suggesting himself to be eaten.
I'm
and
gonna be
he was
on
actually eaten. So,
I think I've heard this copy pasta. I don't know if this was true or not, but I've heard of this copy pasta. This rings bells for me.
and then when they arrested the person, they couldn't actually charge him for murder
Yep.
because apparently it wasn't murder.
Because it was consensual.
Join
Or, yeah.
Only the best
guy killed
conversation
himself for
is
eating. They actually did eat his dick first, and when they ate
Yeah.
his dick, the guy was still alive, and they shared his dick as a meal.
I mean, that guy.
Yeah, no, I've heard of this copy pasta a number of times. Woo! Makes me miss when like channels like Subordinate Gamers were like horror focused. Like there's still a horror focused side of YouTube. Every now and again we go through a horror binge here on Kip Reacts, right? Like I love going on horror binges sometimes. I have to meter it though because it makes me a little depresso espresso, right? After a certain point because it's just so much negativity. What was it? I was watching something about the boiled man earlier, and now the image is stuck in my head. Very good analog horror, but man, that image is stuck in my head. I miss it. I miss when horror content was more widespread. I miss horror content when I guess I was gonna say when it wasn't as pervaded as by AI as it was. We reacted to Lighthouse Horror, and there was the AI stills, whatever. When we started getting to like the AI like time lapses, his content's great, but I can't get behind it. So yeah, if those reactions go missing, I might redact them because I'd much rather support channels who don't use generative AI as a mainstay in their content. God, I love horror content. Man, it doesn't do well here.
Probably was really desperate to get this stick into someone's mouth.
Uh-huh.
Is it possible to trigger that mine with a blue chem light?
Maybe.
I don't actually know. And where the hell did that come from?
Nice.
Well, except that.
I mean, we will have to consider the fact that since we've gone past the civilians, some of them might tip them off.
This is why we should execute the civilians.
You do not execute my countrymen. Aldri, what the fuck are you doing?
He's not looking.
Could you please stop that putty?
Eat my asshole, you.
Red team consists of 2 fat.
I wonder if the TW word is more socially acceptable on YouTube than the CU word. Because YouTube, I can't actually say the words, and generally those have to be censored, which is very strange because there are places in the world, like many places in Europe, where the CU word is just more normalized. Whereas, like, I don't know, FU and NI are normalized. Man, I hate censoring things. YouTube and censorship and what is deemed appropriate and not appropriate, especially in some subjectivity, is wild to me. Like, oh, it is a case study in itself, I feel.
People, which means we're going to be slower than the British response in World War II. Failure.
I'm relaying a message from Outcast. He has spotted his homosexuality. He's actually officially
Nice.
gay, and he's also a child molester.
Oh, not
I
nice.
think he's AFK. He's attached to me, I think. He's not responding.
Never mind, my microphone was
means
muted.
he's
Didn't
probably
I come on,
around
please
control.
stand trash.
Right, if there's a zombie coming at me, I'm going to nope the fuck out.
It's not a zombie scenario.
I'm gonna accidentally fire if I don't. Words are difficult.
I feel that every time. Nice.
I saw that, XL. I saw nope. Fuck that. Nope.
I actually feel Arma could with this kind of like director thing that they have going on. I feel like they could actually make something like this pretty modular, right? I mean, like, think like D&D campaign status, right? Where it's like, and suddenly there's a lich in the dungeon. I mean, lich is ganking party memes, right? But like, yeah, you're like, oh, well, they're clearly going through this direction. Might as well just pop down this asset right here in the distance, make some spooky noises happen, or like, I don't know, some explosions in the distance, right? So they can see explosions in the distance, thus making them go the opposite way of the explosions. They can see the asset, and then it's immediately deleted, right? Like, I feel like you could do some really cool horror shenanigans with this overlord director, whatever this is, system.
I'm gonna hide in here.
Norden, you're not red team.
But I don't give a shit. I saw a thing that is more scarier than Andrewsa.
This is Blue Team. Just to remind you, the 3 small huts marked on the map have not been cleared. You might want to do that while you're on the way.
Unless they can hide an infantry fighting vehicle inside the hut, I doubt hidden it there.
I know, I was just suggesting it because Norden marked them. Realistically, we should blame Norden.
I agree.
I marked them so you can see them if you haven't already. Don't blame me.
I blame you because you do not worship the god Pudding.
That's can I ban
Here
him?
we go.
Can we finally shoot him now? Thank
I'm
you.
actually pretty tempted to all an artillerist right on this position.
Run away!
Northern ban from Twitch.
The pudding. Oh my god,
Oh,
the
shit. What have you
memes.
guys been saying while I've been away?
That's a mistake to leave your to leave your stream running with the ooh, I'm not brave enough to do that.
Necrophilia is the way to the
Just something about Sweden.
Oh my god.
No. Yep. Yeah, it sounds about right.
Just
Yep.
another suspicious thing. It keeps popping up Miller on the map.
That's XL.
What a faggot.
And let's 3, 2, 1.
Nice. Good hit. But yeah, clearly you can modify weather effects, right? Oh.
What the fuck was that?
Clearly, you can modify weather effects and stuff like that. So I feel like you make a really cool haunted house type scenario or like haunted island, whatever. Like I feel like you could. There's some stuff that you could do, but I digress. Thank you everyone for watching. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, Nordern, and everybody for making such really cool content. I know this is some of the older content, but it's really cool to kind of see, as I said in the past, where people have been, where people were, and where people are now, to kind of bridge that gap, right? I think it's honestly super cool. Appreciate you, and I'll see y'all in the next one.